Welcome, this is George Petrov from DMXzone.com, and today I'll show you how quick and easy it is to use DMXzone Cordova Builder for all your iOS apps. To start, we'll install the extension, and afterwards you can find it in the window menu DMXzone Cordova Builder. Just start it and you see a new panel appears. Initially, when you first start the extension, a system check needs to be performed so that the extension can check if you have all the installed system components that are required. We press yes. As you can see, Cordova is checking if I have installed some of the required components, for example, Node.js, JIT, and Cordova itself. Currently I have all the installed components already installed correctly, but if some of the components are missing, you'll receive a message about that and a link to install them manually. Once the system components are installed, you can continue to run Cordova. When we have installed the basic components for Cordova, we can start creating a new site that will be a Cordova site, and eventually that site will be our app. To start adding a new site, you can just press the icon for New Site Definition. A few things are required when you add a new site. You choose a local folder where your site will be saved into. You choose a title and a special ID that your app will be later on recognized for. Also, you can choose a starter template. We'll be using the initial empty Cordova site starter template. Once you complete this dialog, a new site definition will be created in Dreamweaver. I've already created such a site and named it Test Cordova App. If you have multiple site definitions, you can see them all here in the drop-down. After the empty site is created, we can choose to make this site app available for any platform you want. In this drop down you can see all the available platforms that we can use on this developer machine. I can choose to make it available for Amazon Fire OS, Android as an Android app, BlackBerry 10, a browser app, Firefox OS, or an iOS app. In this video we'll be making an iOS app, so I'll choose that option. When you choose the iOS for the first time in a new project, you'll be prompted if you want to install the iOS supported files first. You can choose yes. But as we are using iOS platform within the Dreamweaver Cordova Builder for first time, a check needs to be done if all the required components are installed. Note those are the different required components as for the basic installation. The basic installation checks only for Cordova components, and this installation for the iOS will check for additional components like Xcode and other required components. So we choose yes. As you can see, a lot of is happening here in the short time. A system check was performed. For example, if Xcode, a development tool that you can just download and install from the App Store, from the Mac store. It's installed. It is required, so if you don't have it, you'll be prompted to install it first. A few other things are automatically installed, and all the supported files for a Cordova iOS app are installed as well. This concludes our basic setup video for building a Cordova iOS app. In the next video, I'll show you how you can run this app in the iOS emulator or directly on your iPhone or iPad. Thank you.